Hey everybody, welcome to the AAA meeting, episode 242. What could go wrong? Yeah, plenty. Especially when I'm the one hosting this. You know what I mean? And joining me, as always, on the comfy couch, sitting adjacent to me, Drunken Uncle and Sinatra. Sinatra, how the hell are you?
What's going on, man? I am doing well. How are you?
Holy shit, you're loud, is what you are. It's good that I can hear you clearly, though. Just do a little justification.
Everything's 5x5 on my end.
In the pipe. Okay. Good, there. I'm always adjusting levels. They're never going to come out right. It's fine. It's fine. Not really, but life goes on. Drunkle, how the fuck are you, man?
I think I might be dying.
What?
In a sexy way.
Yeah, don't overshadow the Queen's death. You need to hold on for a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah, it's very annoying, that is. Very inconsiderate on her part. But of course, everyone's going to be calling me selfish, aren't they, if I die immediately after her funeral. So, like, ugh. It's such a tough life, man. How are you, Polly?
Engineer MK 2004. Textured sheets. That's cold, bro. You don't think I see what you're doing? That was a terrible memory.
What?
So I shared this story over on the fucking 5-hour drunken birthday noir bar about getting. So I slept over at my girlfriend's house this one time. Like a girlfriend, not now, like former girlfriend, and she had textured bed sheets, and it was terrible. It was terrible, and no one even knew what they were. Far had no idea what they were. The people in chat had no idea what they were, and I'm like, yeah, I had no
texture. Idea. What texture?
Okay, like I know this is hard to explain. Like, you know how like paper towel has texture, like stupid like little flowers or whatever the designs are.
Like little perforated flowers.
Yeah, like little perforations, exactly, like that kind of thing. Like I don't ever actually really look at what the hell the designs are on paper towel, but they're there. I know that.
Someone puts a lot of effort into those designs, Polly. The least you could do is appreciate them.
I know. I feel terrible. And no one has. It's fine. Corporate artists deserve what they get. Look, there's sheets that are like that are woven. This is the mattress cover sheet, and then the top sheet that is in between you and the comforter. Okay?
How do I sound now? Better?
Yes.
What's a comforter?
A duvet.
Oh, a duvet. Okay.
Yeah. In any case, they're textured. They have a design on them. In this particular case, there were little alternating squares, and they were like corduroy, like the pants material or whatever. They come.
No.
Yeah. And I said, and like I ran my hand over the sheet, and I was like, that's weird. They got like a surface. Like, you know, and she and then she ran her hand over them, or caressed them rather, lovingly, and said, "Aren't they great? You know that they're a 2000 thread count Egyptian cotton, blah 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 that I got."
And that's a sheet.
It's a sheet, yeah.
Dude, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing pants in bed.
That's what I mean. Like, it's like I offered my mild criticism because you're about to get into a woman's bed. You don't want to be like, "Yo, your bed sucks." Like, So I just kind of like, well, that's weird. Maybe this is just, and you assume it's you, right? You're like, maybe this is just something I've never seen before, and the rest of the world knows about this thing. I never knew about the sugar cube spoons until Sam informed me of his Ponzi French ways. But
what?
Yeah, I know, right? There's a particular
special spoon.
Yeah, it looks like a little shovel. It's got a square end, so like the sugar cube will be like picked up in it, and then
that is for cocaine.
It's gotta be.
Well, considering that there's antique ones, they've had specialized cocaine spoons for a good while. Then,
God, yeah.
Because he started sending links. I started looking it up, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a thing. This is so European. I can't believe it. But anyway, the textured sheets, yeah. After I had been in bed for a few minutes, I'm like, maybe it's just me, but like I'm getting a lot of friction over here. Like every time I move my legs or whatever,
like static electricity's building up.
They were not comfortable, and she's like, "What are you talking about? They're luxurious."
I think we should see other people.
Yeah. Oh God, gayest person on YouTube. Did you hear about the corduroy pillows? They're making headlines.
Boo.
I thought that was pretty good.
So,
Yeah,
that's all we have to say about textured bed sheets.
Hey, Pop-Tart, how's it going? Yeah, no, that is literally all we have to say because we talked about it for a hot minute, far in complete disbelief and incredulity that such a thing even exists. But
Yeah, that's pretty ill.
yeah,
I like a spoon, though.
you like the sugar spoon thing?
I like a spoon in general.
A good-
I like
a good
a
spoon?
caviar spoon
Oh,
is
yeah.
made of bone.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is it so you don't get the metallic taste?
Well, effectively, yeah. It creates a bit of a reaction in the caviar. Does the metal? So yeah, that's why they're always made out of bone. They're the bones of a child.
Oh, he's a little quiet. All right, I shall amplify myself.
Although I draw the line at people who collect spoons.
That seems like a British thing. Having a little.
Oh, it must be a British thing. Yeah, there'll be like someone will gift the gift of a spoon.
Yeah.
When a child is born.
A
And
commemorative
it's
spoon
not like
for
a-
the Queen's
Yeah, it's
Jubilee,
like it's a
that
very-
sort of thing.
It's a very posh spoon. Yeah, it's got like a pattern and shit on it. It's the kind of spoon that is not meant to be used.
I know. I that's why what came to mind was a framed thing that's especially for all of the spoons that you collect. I think I've seen these somewhere before. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
They'll
seems
be
like a
like
terrible idea.
on the wall
Yeah.
or something like that.
It's like
Yeah,
guest
you got,
soaps
like-
or collector's plates. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, those are weird as well.
My mom has guest soaps.
My friend's mum has got collects plates. Although I don't know if how do these things start, you know? Because it's just someone's just like, oh, a nice commemorative plate, brilliant, and then the collection begins, or is it a case of like someone just buys you a commemorative plate one day, and then other people see it and they're like, oh, he likes plates, does he? So everyone starts buying you plates, and then you're the plate guy.
I think it's how you end up with a bunch of fucking Funko Pops.
That is, yeah, because you are the one who gave me the bloody Funko Pops, Sinatra, and then for my fucking birthday, all my friends got me more. I've never bought a single Funko Pop.
Ham and Beans in the chat has a good point. What about towels that aren't meant to be used?
Yeah.
I see your towels, and I raise you those decorative pillows that are just meant to be thrown on the floor.
Yeah, girl pillows. Sure.
Oh
yeah, girl
man,
pillows,
yeah.
exactly.
That
I
they're
don't
arranged
like
in a
them
particular
anyway.
way, from the larger to the smaller in front, and then there's always like at least in the girlfriends I've had, a plushie sitting front and center at this cascading pyramid of smaller
Yeah,
useless
it's
pillows.
like their childhood stuffed rabbit, and you're just gonna wipe up your cum with it later.
Oh, Jesus
God
Christ!
Damn it, Sin. I don't like.
I
a
used
pillow
I
anyway.
used my mom's guest soaps. It was out of spite. I went to the bathroom. Yeah, it was like it's like the guest bathroom.
She
is
bought you
just-
a spoon that you already had for your birthday.
Damn it, Mom! I
Bitch.
look forward to these special useless spoons, and you got me a duplicate. Oh, I just went over, went to the bathroom, and yeah, there were the decorative towels like Ham and Bean mentioned, where one is layered over the other, and you're not really supposed to use them unless you're a guest. I'm like, fuck it, I'm a guest. I don't live here.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess it doesn't count if you're a relative, but I think it does. And so, yeah, I use the soap out of spite because it's always got some stupid design on it, a mermaid or a seashell or whatever the fuck, like, you know what I mean? And it's like you're not supposed to use the soap because you're gonna wear the clarity and rigidness of the impression off of the soap. And I'm like, oh, fuck that.
Well, themed bathrooms piss me off as well. Like, you know, they have like a beach theme or something like that. They got like fucking seashells on the toilet seat or some shit. Like, oh my god.
I want to put the 3 seashells beside the toilet in the bathroom one time. go full Judge Dredd.
Yeah, that.
Or
Yeah,
no,
I
yeah,
think
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Yeah. How do you use the
Fucking,
3 seashells?
if you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone goes in, oh, can I use your bathroom? Yes, just down the hall. And they come out grinning. They know.
Exactly.
They got the reference. And for anyone else who doesn't know, you can just make fun of him. Like, he doesn't know about the 3 seashells.
Exactly. He's replicating the scene from the film. Exactly. He doesn't know. What an asshole.
It's just never let on. Never let on that it's from a film.
Oh, fuck. Besides that, how you doing there, Sinatra?
I am driving myself insane, actually. One of my fucking lights in the studio is out. It's a fluorescent tube. And the other day I went up there and I went to change the bulb and I just touched the tube and it popped on. I said, okay, cool. And I turned the lights on again today and it's out. So I said, okay. And then I went to change the bulb again. Oh, maybe lightning will strike twice. I touched the tube. No. Okay. So I changed the bulbs and it's still out.
Motherfucker.
Even with new bulbs. Dude, it is driving me fucking insane. I was up there on a step stool, fucking sweating my ass off, trying to get this perfect so it pops on, and all it's doing is that little on, you know what I mean? Where it's like the
Flicker?
fluorescent gas on the inside is seeing that there's an electrical current, but it's not on. It's doing that little sound. It's driving me fucking insane. And I tweeted about it and I said, it's driving me insane. And Scribe's like, well, that's your problem. And I said, well, I'm making it everybody else's problem, damn it.
I see.
What was Scribe there?
Well, see, because he's on Twitter. I don't know. I'm making it everybody's problem.
Oh, fair enough.
That's your ballast right there, Sinatra. I don't know what that means. I've never fucked with these lights more than changing a bulb.
The ballast is the thing that you put the bulb in.
Oh, maybe.
This is not doing the annoying flashing thing that, you know, it starts strobing that these fluorescent lights normally do. Oh, Polly, you know, one time, right, I was at my mate's house and it was starting to get a little bit dark and I went, oh, I'm going to turn the light on. And he went, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, what do you mean it doesn't work? He goes, no, the bulb went out ages ago and it's stuck in the fitting. Oh, what the fuck are you on about? The thing is, right, we have, I don't know if you guys, that you have bulbs that you can screw in, and then there's also ones called bayonets, where you push them in and then you turn it.
No?
They're called bayonets because they got like these two, like, you know, like the bolts on Frankenstein's monster's neck.
Yeah.
Right? And he didn't know about this, so I just, what are you on about? I just got up and I took the light bulb out, and it was a bayonet.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me like I just invented fire. Right? How did you do that? I'm like, because it's a bayonet, mate. Like, we just got to push it in and turn it. And he went, oh my God. I went, mate, how long have you been sat in the dark in your bedroom? And he goes, yeah.
That's when you get full American on him. It's like it goes on and off the way the fucking suppressor QD suppressors attach.
I don't think he would have understood that.
That's the point. She doesn't get the QD suppressor. But yeah.
I see a lot of people saying tap the ballast. Okay, I'll be right back.
He's just gonna go tap the ballast and hit the head.
Yeah. Next 6 minutes. Thank you for the 242. Well, would you look at that? My usual polydub donation of 242 on episode 242. I enjoy symmetry as much as I enjoy a good burrito. Burritos are amazing. Symmetry is amazing.
I've had a burrito.
Did you like it?
Not really. There was a lot of beans.
What's I was gonna say? You don't seem like a guy be into refried beans. They should be whole beans, the way the Lady Britannia intended.
But like, what beans are we talking here? You know, we're on about the red kidney beans, black beans,
Navy beans.
Navy beans.
Yeah, those are the ones those are like full English British breakfast beans, or navy beans. That's what they're called here.
Baked beans.
Yeah, them. Well, I mean, they're not technically baked beans until you've baked them, if you know what I mean. But I get what you're saying.
Well, no, they're called baked beans.
Okay. Navy baked beans. Yeah, them.
No, not navy. There's no navy. I mean, there is a navy. Britain's very famous for it, actually. But no, it's just baked beans, or we just refer to them as beans.
Well, you just listed off other kinds. There's red kidney, and there's
Yeah, but like
chickpeas. I think
I've
they're
got
technically beans.
I have over 5 types of bean in my cupboard right now. I don't mean to brag. Oh, 6.
Are you listening to this guy?
Beans.
He's talking about, well, what kind of bean do you mean? Well, they're just called beans. He's got 5 kinds of beans, and he's trying to ask for specificity from me. I can't even name 5 kinds of beans.
Can't you really? Jelly bean?
Yeah, I mean, okay, that doesn't...
Toe beans?
Don't know what that is.
It's what cats have.
Okay.
They got toe beans. You can hear him.
Yeah, he's ballasting back there.
Yeah.
Bashing the ballast.
It's not working.
Jesus Christ.
Hammond beans.
You're right. Oh, black beans I have heard of course. Thank you, JK.
Yeah. Kidney beans.
Yeah, name 6 beans and a fish. There you go.
Green beans.
Do green beans count?
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, if jelly beans do.
Yeah, because I mean, but in green beans, it's the beans that are inside the pod. The whole point of green beans is the pod too. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah. Oh shit! I've got green beans as well. I've got 7 types of bean in my kitchen.
It's not working.
It's not gonna happen. Jesus Christ. Lima beans. There we go. God, this show has really descended into madness. All right. Look, Shadowclaw, thank you for the $1. Hey, Polly, if you guys want to see my small collage of spoons, I tagged you on Twitter. Love you guys. He has a collage of spoons.
Maybe a college.
It could have been. It could have been.
What's the collective name for spoons?
Oh my God, he does.
Bring it up.
Oh.
Travis Gardner threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish, saying, I used to judge women on the bed pillow count. It's a curve. Too many is bad, but twin mattress on the floor is bad. Need the right amount of pillows, and Sinatra, you may need to change the ballasts.
Now that you've broken it with your huge meaty fists, yes.
Well, no, they're lighting up. They're just not turning on. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Right, so bloody.
I'm not changing shit. I rent here.
Well, then call your super.
Spoon. Super ballast.
Yeah.
So you got the spoon, a pewter spoon. That's nothing to brag about. You got a spoon from Florida, which is and then you've just got one which is just called collector's spoon.
Yeah, there we go. This is let's all collectively tisk Shadowclaw for his collection of spoons.
I am tutting internally.
Yeah. But you see the one that just says pewter? You notice how it's like an axe and like a shovel? Like this is, it's a death spoon. I like that. The one on the top right.
But it's just pewter. It's like that. It's an incredibly cheap metal. Very soft.
No, there's cheaper metal. There's pot metal. There's cheaper than pewter, man. Pewter's okay, don't you? You fucking.
I mean, no, I didn't say it's the cheapest.
No, you said incredibly cheap. You made it sound like it was Chinesium. It ain't.
What Chinesium? No, it is still a very, very shit metal. Very soft. I wouldn't.
I'm not doing this right now.
I wouldn't. You got to change your ballast. I wouldn't eat a bean off of a pewter spoon.
No. I am curious what is depicted in the top left one. There's
it's got to be the Queen, hasn't it?
I don't know. There's like some sort of enameled image up there. I am curious as to what it is.
Now look at the one on the bottom right. It's just a fucking spoon.
It is. Yeah, it's just a teaspoon, isn't it? It's just. It is cheaper than copper, but it's
It's not even like a famous spoon.
But copper's expensive. Ask anybody who buys bullets for reloading. Copper ain't cheap. Neither's lead.
Ask anyone who steals it.
Is Chinesium a metal? Yes, it's a whole array, a myriad of metals that are supposed to be made to a given standard of metallurgical finery, but because it was made in China, ain't. So it's like,
Yeah.
cheap pot metal, tin-plated crap that isn't actually tin, steel that isn't made to the proper proportions, so it won't, weld
Yeah.
correctly. The list goes on.
Wish.comium.
Yes, exactly. That's Chinesium.
Yeah.
Hold on one quick second here. M4 Sherman, thank you for the $4. I hope this can go for your new computer/laptop or keyboard. I wish tomorrow doesn't have to come. My lend manager is a bitch and making me do a $500 truck by myself because she, quote, doesn't want to.
My land manager. Is that someone who manages
Lend,
your land
sorry.
or manages you while you're on land? Lent.
Lend.
Lent?
Lend. Not in preparation for Easter, but as in I have borrowed something, thus lended it.
Okay, all right. Sometimes your T's come out as D's,
I accept that. My I's come out as
yeah.
A's. That's why it's like I don't put milk in my coffee happens. I don't know. I've accepted it.
Plenty of milk.
Yeah, I just...
Go
ahead.
8 hours ago, Serpent21 threw $3 to me, and I don't know why.
Saying what? Serpent21's usually got something interesting to say.
I was in bed. Last night at my regular, job, someone mentioned Meghan Markle, the failed actress bar whore.
Okay.
It actually says job.
That's the best part. I love it.
I'm reading it as written. Someone mentioned Meghan Markle, the failed actress bar whore.
Yeah.
First thing in my head was a good old-fashioned drunkle. Off you pop, them, princess. Thank you, Serpent, for thinking of me instead of Meghan. Here's your spoon.
Keldrick, thank you for the $3. Black beans commit 50% of legume-related crimes, I hear.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to be one of them shows, I guess.
We should do a commemorative AAA spoons.
The shot glasses were a better idea, and they're expensive. Can you imagine how expensive your own pewter, as cheap as it is, would be?
It's, who don't love a spoon? Look at Shadowclaw has got 7 of them.
I am interested in Shadowclaw, and is this like an aunt that has made you the recipient of these spoons and you did not ask for them? Is that what happened? Like you get them every Christmas or something? And
that's right, it's the unwilling collection.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's do a AAA commemorative plates.
Okay, I've got something to complain about.
Oh, is it me? Oh, goddamn it!
Actually, it's not. Well, actually, by proxy and an extension, it will be by the end of it. You shouldn't have said anything.
I mean,
I'm watching Tucker Tuesday yesterday, right? I'm minding my own business.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah. And I'm just sitting there. I'm not a heavy chat type person. So I'm just watching Tucker. And all of a sudden, Sinatra starts complaining and bitching, as he does,
As he does, yeah.
He fucking got age gated, for those of you who weren't there, midstream. Live. Midstream. And I was like, shut up. You just didn't notice you were age gated from the beginning. And it's like, that's what I'm thinking, right? No, it was actually in the middle of the fucking stream. Oh, nice.
Oh, god damn it.
I pulled up the email live. We were an hour and a half into the show, and 5 minutes prior, I got the email saying, we have age restricted your content.
Yeah. Wandering Lisa, thank you for the $9.50. What do you get? The Otter, who has everything. A cursed duck and Drunkle yelling, no!
See, I would have gone for the spoon.
No. The cursed duck was a better gift. Wandering Lisa was right.
All right. Well, see, now you collect ducks.
The cursed ones. And your disdain thereof. Yes.
Oh, you already had that in spoonfuls.
So yeah, no, I got pissed like by proxy on his behalf. It was because one of my AAA streams has been age gated, and then one that has been privated got age gated.
Turkey Man.
No, the Turkey Man one got straight heated. Like it's
good.
Yeah,
good.
it was I forget what they call it. It's blocked. It's you can't. The only one who can see it is basically me. You know what I should do? I should fucking spite them. And next week, since I can play it, start OBS, start playing it, and then just screen capture it. You motherfuckers. Because they won't let you download a copy of it either once it's been blocked. No. But I can't play it live.
Why would you put yourself through that again?
Because fuck them, that's why. I don't know, I was pissed off about the age gating thing because what you see immediately happen, and I don't think a lot of people, and partially this is including me, realize the consequences of that happening midstream. Sin's got like however many people watching, and then that number decreases by 30% immediately. You know who those people are? A lot of them were people that weren't signed in because they don't have an age statement, you know. When they logged in, they're immediately yeeted out the stream. So if you weren't signed in, like watching on your phone or whatever the fuck, boom, that's it. You can't watch anymore because you haven't proven that you're 18 and capable of handling Sin's dangerous thoughts.
Yeah, I had about 300 people watching. We got age gated, immediately dropped to about 200.
So then we go over to, or Sin goes over to, in a moment of rage, and that's really what it was. That's it. Fuck it. We're going to Twitch. It was a fit. I heard it.
Literally, yeah.
So I have to. I'm like, well, I can't stop watching now. So I had to look up my login credentials for Twitch, and I did, and logged in, and there I was. And I'm looking at Twitch, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm such a fucking boomer. Watching a Twitch stream, I feel like I'm watching a playthrough of Final Fantasy. You know, when they enter into fight mode and there's like 7 million different pieces of text going on the screen, when someone will swing a sword, the damage figures will come up, and like it's just constant words and text, and it's just a cacophony of visual frenzy. That's what I feel like watching a Twitch stream. I'm a mega boomer, man. I would need to watch Twitch for like a month straight to get used to it. Chat itself, it looks like a fucking video game.
Well, that's part of the attraction, I think, is it's a lot of interaction with the chat. Like, they could do a lot more. They can have the hype train. They could do all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, see, this is why I need to, get over here. I typed in, see, nobody believes me that I have a Twitch account. Over here. Yeah. And even a toe's like, I don't believe you. I'm like, but I just typed. How else can I? Shit. Yeah, I got to do more and get used to the Twitch. I'm too used to YouTube. Who wants to be known as a YouTuber? No one. I mean, Philip DeFranco, but fuck that guy.
I like it.
What?
Twitch is good. I like it a lot. I don't really use it for gaming too much because that's like my only respite from this hellhole of internet.
You don't want to turn it into work, man.
But yeah, I like it a lot. I was thinking about maybe doing an off day stream because there's a couple of things I wanted to cover. The 60 Minutes interview, and I wanted to respond to Monkey's take on that shooting.
Oh, is that what you're calling it? That's very polite of you. Well done, gentlemanly.
Thank you.
I don't agree with it. That's all. So strenuously. It's a bit of pull the trigger, Polly, from Fucktard, and put a Twitch link in chat. I don't even have one.
You don't have a link
to my own Twitch
secret channel.
To my Twitch channel? No, I don't even know how to get one. Boomer Polly, what don't it?
You don't have a link to your own channel
to Twitch? No, well, isn't it just Twitch?
How do you get on it then?
I don't know. I go to Twitch and it says, "Do you want to log in?" And I click the login button and I type in my stuff and things.
Stuffing?
Stuff and things.
All right.
From the
I thought it was just like
from the country that's famous for dropping whole syllables. Come on, don't no.
Don't be like that.
Adding silent U's to everything.
They're not silent. They're very, very verbal U's.
I'm a Twitch streamer. I have muscle spasms when I pee. There you go.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
Fuck you! Oh, thank you for the $17 of righteous physics indignation. Do you even have a YouTube channel? No. I plan to get one soon. Right after that, I'm going to get a Streamlabs and attach it to it. It'll be great. People will be able to come and hang out and Be a good time for everyone. There it is. Because I was just about to say, isn't it twitch.com/poly_dub? And no,
Yeah,
it's
how I found it.
it's twitch.tv, motherfucker. It's twitch.tv.
How did I get the link before you? It's your channel.
Fuck all of you.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Look at it. Drunk will put it in. The MVs put it in. Playing Dr. Zach. Jesus Christ. Wow. Yeah, wow. So hard. I'm feeling wrangled.
You did that to yourself. Kenneth threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish, saying would have gotten you a spoon, but there are so many that I couldn't decide.
Bubble. You know what stopped me from Minecraft and fucktard? These two. The unintentional threats laid at me. They said, remember that time we did this to this guy? And they just went off in like 15 minutes of stories of horrible things they had done to people that they had Minecraft with.
Because Drunkle put a burning cross on Irate Bear's lawn doesn't mean it's going to happen to you.
That was the cherry on top. I'm like, what the fuck are they going to do to me if they did that to him?
We're going to help you build a perfect base.
I've told that story to people, and they're like, Jesus Christ, they did that? I'm like, yeah, they did.
Don't say they. I didn't do that.
And for sure, but thank you for the $2. Polly, you missed my first donation. Did I? No, I didn't. The Paratrooper Kitty. I hope this can go for a new computer or laptop. I wish tomorrow didn't have to come because my lend manager is a bitch and making me do a 500 truck by myself because she, quote, doesn't want to.
Oh, 500. That's nothing.
No, and we talked about it because
that price.
That Logitech, well, my keyboard is under warranty. They no longer make that keyboard that I love so dearly, and so therefore they cannot replace it. Motherfuckers. That was a really disappointing phone call, let me tell you. So that leaves me with no choice but to try and fix it myself. Would you believe there's 22 screws holding the back plate of that thing on? 22.
I would.
22.
Is that lots or not enough?
Well, it seemed, Jesus Christ, seemed like a lot to me. It's a good thing I had a micro screwdriver set.
Back plate falling off, do you?
Well, Jesus Christ, I think it could go to Mars and not fall off, man. It could go through planetary re-entry and not come off.
Yeah, but entering Mars's atmosphere is a piece of piss, isn't it?
Well, I meant Earth's when it came back, assuming that we brought it back.
Yeah, you wouldn't bring it. You just leave it there.
But I mean, we have to come to we have to come to terms with the facts here. I mean, it broke. Regardless of how well secured the backplate is, motherfucker broke just sitting in front of my computer. I think it wasn't
enough.
It was a wire thing. It's a USB cable thing, so I'm grafting in Frankenstein style a cable from another USB cable, which is the first time that I've opened up a USB cable with wire strippers to see what's in there. More than I thought.
Yeah, it's just a smaller USB in there.
It went on like a Russian doll, smaller and smaller. Yeah. I was like, when do we reach the bottom and end up on like a beach like in Inception?
It goes subatomic.
Joe Biden donated $8. Let's watch that one again.
Oh.
Cat Smack. Joe Biden, thanks for the $8. Listen, fat, it's about time you get yourself Streamlabs. Listen, fat. That was one of my favorite Joe Bidenisms. Okay, who wants to do some snooze?
Snooze? Someone fat?
No, yeah.
He just said, listen, fat.
Yeah, like he didn't say you fat bastard or you are fat. He said, listen, fat.
I think I've heard that on Family Guy, but that's the only time I've heard that.
I mean, it's Biden. I mean, remember when he licked his wife's fingers because she put him too close to his mouth?
Yes, I do.
It's after that. And for sure,
I didn't even.
I'm so happy.
I didn't know that was his wife.
Yeah, that was Joe Biden, wasn't it? Sin?
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I didn't recognize that it was Dr. Jill Biden. You see, I thought it was just some random woman.
Yeah, she just
And it made complete sense to me that you
Yeah,
would
he
do
was
that
just
to a
pointing
random.
in a direction.
Yeah,
and
no,
then-
she reached out her arms like and this wide or all of you, like motioning with her arms stretched out, and she put her hand too close to the houseplant's face, and so he decided to lick her fingers. It was really weird.
Guess what happens? Isn't it? Yeah, like she knew the danger when she did it.
Yeah, she should have expected it. She could have gotten
Yeah.
denture crunched. She's lucky she just got the
Yeah.
lick. And for Sherman, thanks for English. Thank you for the $4. I am happy that it is a smaller load, but it's also coming in like at 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm not a morning person, and I am kind of an asshole with no filter at that time of morning. I believe you. I am as well. Start a support group where we get together in the morning and just curse each other out.
Well, no, you said I am as well. So you are a morning person.
I am as well not a morning person.
That's better.
Is it though? All right, moving along.
I'm
Snooze.
sick.
Ocean City therapist used patients' credit cards for psychic readings. This is a good story. This is good. Okay. An Ocean City therapist used dozens of clients' cards to pay for thousands in psychic readings. She was admitted to pre-trial intervention this month. Ashley Crooks, 32, was charged with theft and deception and unlawful use of credit cards, racking up $40,000 in charges over 2 months.
You think if these psychics were any good, they would have been like, look, you're going to get caught.
Right? I like on an app texting psychics. It was an app to text with psychics.
Oh, see, a psychic is such a good grift, isn't it?
It really is.
Freedom.
You tell them, Steve Dave, thank you for the $1.99. They do enough. Do you want to be like Polly's $14 donation? We asked chat to help with the ratio. And let us down thrice weekly. Smash like, share it out, or kiss your keyboards goodbye, fuckers.
Mwah.
Yeah, I'm just.
You're coming after my Corsair K55 RGB keyboard.
I know. Well, I'm trying to resurrect my fucking Logitech K740, a relic from the past that they don't make anymore, even though it's the greatest typing keyboard I've ever come across in all my time.
Because you have not seen the Corsair K55 RGB keyboard.
I'm actually going to check it out after the stream.
You should.
Yeah,
it's
no, I
great.
will, because it's membrane, right? It's not mechanical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the short stroke
yeah, I believe
keys
you.
and the whatnot. We've talked about it. Like I need something I can type on constant. Because right now I'm using my $9.75 Walmart keyboard. Listen, it makes shaky noises.
I can hear it.
Yeah, So I accidentally tapped it. I didn't kick it. I tapped it with my foot.
Sounds like you kicked it.
No. I tapped it with my foot. I set it down because it was like, oh, there's
Just
a whole bunch of
love
shit.
tap.
It was in my lap and I was typing. There's a whole bunch of shit on my desk. The computer's on, or the monitor's on. So I just set it down gently on the floor. When I got back to the chair to sit down, I tapped it with my foot. It fell over and all the keys came off, the keycaps. Well, not half of them, not all of them. Half of them came off. Okay, so
Critical failure.
I had to, with my fucking phone, look up an image of a keyboard because it became like a fucking puzzle for morons, because it's not like I could type to look it up on my computer because I didn't have the keycaps on. So I had to look it up on a laptop, and slowly, okay, so the J goes there, the R goes there, the I goes there.
And then sometimes there's like 2 fucking of the same keys in different spots.
Yeah. Well, that was a thing because the 2 alt keys are of different sizes. So I had to kind of, it must be this one, the left one. Burned out laptop and my fucking keyboard had gone a week before. It's like this Tron vodka, stay alive, you badass, stay healthy.
Just don't kick it.
I'm not
like you did your
planning on it.
keyboard.
Yeah. Well, remember when I told you that I caught my foot on my keyboard USB cord and pulled over Tron Vodka, but it was okay because my laptop broke its fall.
No, but yeah.
Okay, well
kicked it.
No, you heard this.
Kicking things.
You know what? I'll wreck this place. I'll do it.
You'll kick it.
You damn right. Now I will kick shit. You don't.
Oh no.
That would be Manly Strong Beef for the 13th. Thank you.
Chest hard
sounds
cheese.
Like the kind of a name that Archer would come up with, like Chet Manley. You know?
So anyway, I believe that it's very possible that incident is what led to the downfall of both those items, those critical items of electronics.
You kicking them.
Drunkle? I didn't kick it.
Ah,
I snagged.
so
how did I kick it?
Me.
I snagged my foot on it. How's that a kick?
Hey, can you guys fix this for me?
This is an ice cream shop.
Okay, can you guys fix this for me? And can I get a scoop of chocolate, please?
See, that should be me at Logitech headquarters. I asked them, I said, can't I just get it fixed? And they said, we don't have repair locations anywhere. I said, can you fix this? And when they say, we don't have repair. Okay, can you fix this and get me a scoop of ice cream? And I don't care what you got to do to get it. Run down to a Baskin Robbins, do whatever you got to do.
Sorry, your warranty's void when you kicked it.
They didn't know I kicked it.
We all know you kicked it.
I did not kick it.
We know you did.
In any case, I think that's what might have led to the end of both of those things. But the laptop had I've had it for years, man. Like I mean, it's been across the country. It went with me to over a dozen conferences. You're
lucky.
Taxation theft.
Oh, God damn it, motherfucker!
Oh, that reminds me.
Whatever.
That's Platty's favorite donation. Thank you very much, Platty. Yeah, fuck your 30% YouTube. That's where I wanted to fucking end it, with fucking Sin getting fucking age gated. He turns off, and I agree with him, his fucking turns off his donations. And so it's like, you can't get 30% from me anymore, fuckers. Everything's going through Streamlabs. And I'm thinking, yeah, I've even got a donation for this. I created that one the last time you got demonetized. And then I thought of the turncoat Drunkle, who's still monetized. You fuck.
That's not a turncoat, is it? It's just nothing's happened. I'm not a treacher.
I dropped the original poly word on your channel. Something should have happened.
Something did happen. I edited it out.
And for Sherman, thank you for the $14. Easy way to ask Logitech. Inside a loaded tank. If that doesn't get... hold on. If that doesn't, the second way is better. Using a tactical nuclear strike. For the city where they HQ in Minecraft, that'll send a message loud and clear. Now, I've liked Logitech, but their warranty service, man, if they're going to replace the item, you better be damn sure that they make it. And if you're going to buy an item and you really like it, get a hold of them and ask how much longer they're going to be making it and buy fucking two. There's not even an expensive keyboard.
That's exactly what I did with my mouse.
You good thinking. Good thinking. And what kills me is Hammer, one-ton Hammer. A guy hooked me up with Tron Vodka. Love you, Hammer. He and I use that same keyboard, the Logitech K740. It was only like 2 months ago that he sent out a tweet going, I love this keyboard so much, I need another one. I just bought a second. That motherfucker got under the wire by like 60 fucking days. If I had known, I would have bought one. It pisses me off. And Platty, thank you for the $6, because we talked about it while I was fading asleep last night. It's true, we did. We laughed about that very donation of taxation is theft. How do real men open a beer can? With a gun.
I'm just worried about my beer tasting like gunpowder.
Oh, it's just seasoning, my friend.
There wasn't a lot of beer left afterwards, you know? He had like 2 sips and it was gone.
It's a good point, Darren Odell. He's not a turncoat, he's a damn YouTube loyalist. Yeah. Yeah. What else would we expect from the Brit?
Well, no, but are you said the polyword on my channel to try and get me demonetized.
I did not. I said it because I was I don't even remember who I was referring to, but they had it coming.
That's probably Neil deGrasse Tyson, isn't it?
I have no recollection of who it was. Since you edited it away, we'll never know. Okay, anyway, back to this lady. Okay. She voluntarily, now get this, here's her big, like 40 grand, her patient's credit cards, right? She voluntarily surrendered her license to practice psychology in April and is now under pretrial intervention, which will allow her to avoid criminal prosecution if she successfully completes the program.
It's like them offering fucking violin as a rehab for violent criminals in Chicago.
Uh-huh. Cryptic, thank you for the $5. Stop being poor, Polly. I know you've hidden millions offshore. Oh, God, if that were only the truth. If the Caymans had all my money. The Swiss had my money. Hidden beside the Nazi gold. I just... Whew. I'd be off in Bali or Brazil.
Anywhere that begins with B.
No, because you wouldn't catch me dead in Belarus.
Oh, no, I think I would catch you dead in Belarus.
But yeah, somebody would find me dead there, yeah. Or Belgium.
Hey, cutie, want some candy? I'm just kidding. Get in the car.
Belgium, home of Stella Artois.
I do like Stella, not gonna lie. Stella is quite good.
It's called wife beater over here.
Why?
Because people get drunk on it and hit their wives.
Well, I was hoping there was a better answer than that, but I guess the obvious
is straight up.
Jesus. Then what does that say for the fact it's Weebo Jones's beer of choice?
She's been beating the shit out of Ed Indro then.
In his fantasies. Anyway, M4 Sherman, thank you for the $9. I have a Logitech G502 mouse, and I love it. This is my second.
It's my mouse.
Is that your mouse, actually?
Yep.
Okay,
give it back.
I've got a couple of them.
This is my second one because the last one broke, and that lasted 4 years and broke. Well, yeah, I love Logitech stuff. Like, I mean, that keyboard was the bee's knees. It was the peak in feline sleepwear. I loved it. I bought a Logitech fucking 1080p camera, and it works great. I'm a fan of their material. It's just, why did you stop making your best keyboard, guys? For God's sake. Fuck.
So,
right.
Psychics, eh?
Yeah, psychics. Okay, look, there's this, hold on, let me bring back up these screens. Because I'm still working with lesser screens because I haven't replaced the laptop yet because I'm poor. Yeah, I know. Stop being poor. I can't access my offshore money until it matures, I don't know, sometime from now, I'm told.
Just buy an electric car.
Well, people said, why don't you just buy a typewriter? I'm like, don't tempt me.
Yeah, that does seem very Polly-esque.
Yeah.
I bet you got like one of those phones where you got like, there's not actually any buttons. You got to spin it.
Do you know how much I want one of those phones? The ones that are on the wall where you pick up the receiver and hold it to your ear and then talk into the mouthpiece. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I do.
I want one of those where
I can't believe those were real.
Yeah, I and you can still buy them. They exist, right? So I want to be at my house and that's the landline. That's what rings, and the phone rings, and I get up and go like answer it and just look at the person, and they're just staring at me like incredulously, like what the fuck? And you're just looking at them like, what's the problem?
You can't dial though.
Yeah, you can. It's got a rotary dial on it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a stick.
No.
It only works if people call you.
Yeah, but how do they call you if they've got the same phone? Everyone's fucked. You just dial the operator and say, "Can I get Klondike 452, please?" That sort of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Be like, put me through to the president.
So get this. As the owner of Counseling by the Sea. That was the name of her company. She treated children, adolescents, and adults struggling with various mental health and substance use disorders. But it seems she developed an addiction of her own. Crooks, my God, her name was Crooks, told investigators she had become dependent on Sanctuary Ventures app, which she used to, quote, gain clarity and to help feel better about a relationship that had ended, according to an incident report. She was talking to psychics up to the tune of 40 grand in 60 days about a relationship that went south, and she is a psychologist trying to help others.
It's like a physician, heal thyself.
Yes. So there it is. It turned out that the woman's child was Crook's patient using the credit cards and just Jesus Christ. Crooks later admitted she used 4 email addresses to continue receiving the service from different patients' credit cards. Bitch, you're a crook, Crooks.
Crooks is a crook. If she completes the program, she's not going to get prosecuted. But like the people who've been defrauded of their money, like what happens with that? Do they get it back?
Well, that's a good question. I'd sue the shit out that bitch.
Fuck yeah.
And I mean, you hope that you went with a credit card that was like, hey, that wasn't me who was texting with psychics. That's a fraudulent fucking charge. Go after that bitch. Because she's not even facing criminal prosecution. She's just going to go to, another psychologist by the sea and not get charged.
Psychologist by the sea.
201 is what it's called. Look, that's her label. This is the commercial. Counseling by the sea.
Down by the sea.
Yeah. All right.
Somewhere.
Moving along. Beyond Meat chief operations officer arrested for biting man's nose near Razorback Stadium.
That's an animal product. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Just the headline alone. I don't want to read the story. Yeah, he got into a fight. He bit some man's nose. But I'm sorry, the irony of it. It's like, you don't need to eat actual meat. You're so desperate for real meat, you're eating people's noses on live faces. Who are you fucking kidding?
Beyond Meat is people.
He looks like he's in desperate need of meat. Look at him.
He looks like he's had too much.
Yeah. But that he does look like a red meat eater, honestly. Look how wide that neck is.
Yeah. It's very short.
Yeah. Yeah. Facing charges of terroristic threatening and third-degree battery.
And nose biting.
Yeah.
I feel that should be its own charge.
Speaking of batteries, doctors make harrowing find inside woman's stomach. That's right, she swallowed 55 batteries.
Wow, I heard about this on a show called the AAA meeting.
Did you already do this? Was I there for it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was on Monday. Yeah, it was the trippy meets.
But was I there for it, though?
Yeah, you were there for it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I believe you. Because I'm not really sure what I did yesterday.
You do.
No, well, no, I don't recall what I did yesterday, so I damn sure don't remember what I did Monday.
Huh.
Because today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you realize I have a coffee and an energy drink in front of me right now because I didn't sleep last night, right? Like, this is who you're talking to. I'm a little bit out of it.
Yeah.
Just
swallow some batteries. That'll give you the energy you need.
Well, yeah. I can't get it. Are you sure that you did this story?
Yeah.
Maybe you just wanted to, but didn't. Because I've done that.
Go through a lot of effort to deny this.
Since internet went out. No, because let me tell you something. In a dissociative state, which I've been in recently, actually, I've talked to people and said, so that thing, and they're like, what are you talking about? And it's like, oh, I just went over in my head what I wanted to talk to them about. I never actually talked to them about it. Because things get weird when you've been up for like 36, 45 extended hours.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that we still did this on Monday. Like you
think
have
that
imaginary
you did
conversations with people, but I don't.
But we're relying on your memory that you did. See, we can't rely on mine.
That's a
I admit
volleyball
that.
Problem.
Well,
yeah, but we can rely on mine, and we should.
All right, I'm going to choose to go along with that.
You spoil me.
Well, it's... But it related, because we were just talking about that. Fine.
Do you want me to pretend that we didn't do it on Monday?
No, it's fine. I got other stories.
Come on, I got to use this degree in acting for something. Come on.
No, it's fine. Look, here. Use your degree in acting to pretend this isn't a farcical load of bullshit, okay? Climate change could bring back wind as the future power source for ocean cargo ships. Uh-huh.
Where's the wind been? It's gone?
Yeah. International trade. I mean, this okay. Now this is from CNBC Evolve. Does every online news service have this crap section of their fucking news website where it's all about
changing America?
Right. Exactly. And I did not know CNBC had their own, and it's called Evolve. And when you click on it, it's all progressive stories about how America can get better and how we're bad and blah, 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 right? Progressive bullshit for the future. Gamer Valine, good morning to you too, as well. So it's like international trade is still heavily, this is a promotion for the idea. It's not a story about it. It's just saying we should do this. And you know what you get through it? Some fun shit. Artist renderings of what it'll look like.
They're trying to sail it to us.
Yeah. But it use the giant parasail to pull it across the ocean.
I just feel as though there's better ways of doing it, which have already been done. You know?
Yeah, where's your mast? And it's like, well, we don't.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the artist who rendered this didn't think that was progressive enough. It looked too old timey. Slave ships use masts.
Yeah, so we can't. Yeah. Masts are basically white supremacy.
Yeah. We need a new way. So what other ways are there? Well, there's some fun pictures here. Look at this. This is
put a windmill on it.
An artist rendering of a Mascaras 1600 TEU container ship that will run on green methanol.
Green meth.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Whatever artist rendered this needs to understand light sources. Why would the boat be casting a shadow like that when the light source is up and to the left? You're a terrible artist.
Fake.
Yeah, I could have done better than this. Jesus Christ. It runs on green methanol. So what? You're capturing cow farts, bottling them, and then using them to run shipping containers across the sea?
That's what the shipping. The hole's full of cows.
Oh, they're farting their own way across the ocean.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I love this story so much. Like, look at this, the rise of electric boats. Yeah, you don't look like a douche at all. It's fine.
He does, doesn't he? Talk about a fucking midlife crisis, mate. Jesus.
You know, he's in the bay. You know, like Martha's Vineyard with all of his fucking multimillionaire friends, and he wants to like take this. It's like, you know, I just bought the Tesla Green Ocean or whatever the fuck they're gonna call it, 5,000, and look at me zip around at this thing at a whopping 2 knots. Like it's
yeah.
Before I need to stop and recharge off of fossil fuels. Oh man, I gotta get me one of those. Ugh. Moving along. So do you think Sin's gonna come back?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah, green methanol. Exactly. No idea what that is.
Good bit of green meth. You tell him, Steve Dave, for $1. Here's $1 for standing for the truth that you did that story first. Polly needs to get that obsession with Neil deGrasse Tyson out of his head. We get it. He's terrible. Get some sleep. Thank you, Steve Dave.
I'm trying. You make it sound like
Polly's just like, I've already had that donation.
Yeah. Did that donation go by? Or did I just want it to? I don't know. No, it did. I know. That I can remember that recently. It hasn't been committed to long-term memory yet. That's where the bottleneck is. Short-term to long-term. When things get lost. Anyway.
7 plus or minus 2. Yeah.
Well, I was waiting on some of these articles for Sin to be here because I thought he'd get a kick out of some of them. But, you know, what are you going to do? Criminal gang runs chicken slaughterhouse, sells birds under government radar. So this is from the... This is great.
It's not the words you'd expect following criminal gang, is it?
No, this is from the Jerusalem Post. So they make it clear that police suspect that the unregistered chicken sales, which were not reported to any tax authority, brought the group an income of tens of millions of shekels per year. I love it. In addition to the 6 suspects arrested, police apprehended 6 more and confiscated 9 private vehicles, 11 trucks and an industrial vehicle, and 500,000 shekels in cash.
You could say it was a foul crime.
Yes. I just they were slaughtering chickens without licenses and not paying the government their cut. and selling.
Well, that was a British thing. They got licensed for those chicken nuggets.
Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
Fuck you!
Toe, thank you for the $17 and the red ball of reality. I think seeing this helps Polly sleep. It might. It'd be like what are they called? A mobile that you hang above a kid's crib, you know?
It's a mobile.
Mobile? Yeah.
I think it's called a cell in America.
A sail?
Like a mobile cell phone.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought the foul crime was better.
Yeah. But, so anyway, they're operating a business that wasn't kosher.
Yeah, and they got gripped by the long wing of the law.
Yeah. So this was the... they didn't want to get caught. So naturally, this was the van they were delivering eggs in.
Yeah, I think there's just some credence to that. Just like people are looking at it going, well, they must have a license because you wouldn't have a van like that without a chicken license, would you?
Yep. And what are they accused of, you might want to know? The charges being attributed to the suspects are them accepting an item fraudulently, as well as forgery, under aggravated circumstances, accepting and giving bribes, and money laundering and selling denatured food.
Denatured?
Yeah.
What the fuck is denatured?
You got it. I don't know.
I'm back.
Hey!
So there's some criminal gangs in Israel selling unlicensed chickens.
This is the kind of gang I can get behind.
You think like
what just
the
chickens,
gang
but
boss
the eggs
is known
too?
as the Colonel?
Yeah. I mean, this is no small operation. Look at the fucking size of this.
It's chicken-related news. I found out the other day that the KFC Twitter account used to follow the Spice Girls and 5 guys called Herb.
Don't laugh at that. It just encourages.
No,
them.
it was true. It was real.
Okay. All right, son. I thought of you when I was reading this one. Detroit police officer accidentally shot on the city's west side. Okay.
As opposed to the east side?
Well, here's what happened.
Purposefully shot.
2 officers were dispatched on a mental health run responding to reports of a possibly suicidal person. Upon the officer's arrival at the scene, a dog charged them in the yard. When the one officer pulled their weapon to shoot the oncoming dog, but they hit their partner in the leg instead.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought you, above all, no knock warrants. Let's just shoot the dog because we're here. Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, like the ATF.
Why are you running?
Keep this shit quiet, bro.
The ATF revenge dono. Like, yeah, dude. That's what they do. They kill dogs.
Yeah. It's because
Thank you, criminal chicken gang. $12.
I mean, and it's such a... the officer is currently being treated at Sinai Grace Hospital and is said to be stable. The incident occurred, blah, 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 and the investigation is still ongoing. That's all the information, this little bit. Because I don't want to talk about how the asshole went to blast a dog that probably just barked in his direction. You know what I mean? And so it's time to fucking, lay out some warm lead at this fucking dog, right? And you end up shooting your fucking partner. Okay, well, there's the state of police training. Quick, let's give these guys some more funding.
Gonna defend this shooting too,
right? Well, what the fuck? Like, he did. The dog was rushing him. He should have been chained up in the yard if he was dangerous. And after all, the other officer probably got in the way with the
dog was probably high.
Either that or it's Keystone Cops. These guys are assholes and they shouldn't be allowed anything more fucking dangerous than a taser because like, at least your partner would have just dropped him and shocked instead of having a fucking bullet track wound.
Was the dog black by any chance?
They won't release either of their names. Why not? Why not tell us who these 2 fucking clowns are? Are these guys that should have weapons?
No.
I mean, a civilian does something this fucking stupid where nobody is hit. just a round goes off, and all of a sudden it's a major investigation, and we need to seize all your firearms. And it's like, yeah, because assholes who let accidental fucking shots ring out, yeah, it's very questionable, especially when you hit people, like your fucking partner, when you're trying to kill a dog under highly questionable circumstances. Because what were you there for again? A mental health check. Why were you blasting on dogs? What the fuck?
They were there for, did you say that and I just missed it?
Yeah, they were there for a possibly suicidal person. They were there on a mental health run responding to reports of a possibly suicidal person. There was no criminality
I bet
involved.
that cheered him up immediately.
Yeah, by the way, we tried to kill your dog. Oh my God, is Rover okay? Yeah, he's fine. The cop shot his other friend, his partner. Oh, I feel better somehow. What a white pill. It just... All right, moving along. BC climate activist banned from possessing glue as part of his sentence.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
A climate activist glued himself to a door of a Royal Bank of Canada branch in April, has been banned from possessing adhesive outside his home as part of a conditional discharge for the crime.
The fuck? Right, you're not glue anymore. Oh,
dude, I'm trying to.
It's like outside his home.
In my head.
That's my favorite part. Inside your home, okay, you need to glue down some flooring. Get it.
You can still do crafts.
Yeah, if you need to epoxy a handle back on a mug, that's fine. But you step outside with it, bro. That's it. That's it. You ain't gluing yourself to no more public structures. You're
in a sticky situation.
I'm trying to figure this out in my head. What was the unfolding of events that led to the guy shooting at the dog? So they got a call. And I'm sorry, I can't get over this. They got a call. Okay, we have a guy who's possibly suicidal. All right, we're going to send paramedics. They'll get there in a couple hours. We're going to send cops. Okay, cops get there, and they're going up to the guy's house, and the dog starts barking at him. He just pulls out his fucking gun.
I understand exactly what you mean. Like, what was the dog doing? Like, you have to imagine that. So there must have been no fence, right? Or did you just walk right onto the property and open, like, you didn't check? If you understand what I'm saying, like, is there a dog here? Are there other people here? Because you're suddenly walking onto somebody's property. You should kind of step lightly or with some degree of caution. I know I'm going stepping on somebody's fucking property. I'm walking up the sidewalk in clear fucking view and headed to the door. Because you're walking onto somebody's property, you want to be very clear about somebody else's property. You want to be, make your intentions known. I mean, Sin, if you looked out your fucking window and you saw someone walking on the side of your house, would you not go out there and go, what the fuck are you doing?
Instantly.
I mean, it's a fair question, right? Like, it's, but if they're walking up the sidewalk, you're like, oh, they're here to knock on the door. If
I see somebody on my fucking camera walking on the side of my house, I'm going down there with my gun. Chances are, if you're trying to be sneaky, your intentions are not good.
If this person has a dog that's quick to bark, 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 and rush people, the guy either had him leashed or probably had a fence. I think they just opened the fence and walked in. In my opinion, that's
probably
what happened.
Actually. That I've seen them do that before on like cops and shit.
And get this, you might not know this, Sin, but dogs tend to be territorial.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's kind of why you need to check before you walk into their territory. When you're a stranger and you just walk up brazenly, they tend to be, this might be a threat. So it's time to blast. Yeah. It'd be,
you're probably right, though. They probably did just walk in the fucking yard.
Yeah. But what I've thought about is, I mean, we've seen videos of people on YouTube and whatnot practicing close draws to targets that are only like 2 and 3 yards away. And pulling the gun and immediately putting their finger on the trigger and shooting themselves in the leg. Asshole.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. How do you shoot your partner in the leg doing that? Like, was he standing in front of you?
He was probably petting the dog. Oh, who's a good boy? What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't get it either. And it's just like when he went down, you have to imagine. So what happened with the dog? Did you not feel the need to shoot the dog too? Like, or was that
apparently not that much?
Do you see what I mean? Like that threat immediately evaporated, didn't it? Which means it probably wasn't a threat to begin with. And once you had shot your partner, it was, he went right into his little corner radio and officer down, like, as if the suicidal person had done the shooting. I bet you they sent in every fucking SWAT team and fucking armored personnel carrier down there. And it's
fuck yeah, dude.
It's what happened to the suicidal person? Did you do the mental health check, or did you just like completely abandon that idea?
I saw a story. It was local, but it was a long time ago. That SWAT and all these tactical units are at this house for a guy who locked himself inside. Oh, and this was a couple of years ago. Only for the guy to come home halfway through the standoff. He wasn't even home.
Beautiful.
Not even in there. Jesus Christ.
Fucking beautiful. Plague Doctor's accent. Wait, Polly, we're being told in the last few months that places like Detroit have no resources for this kind of thing. Why were cops sent? But that's what I mean. Why would you, a potentially suicidal person, and you send 2 itchy trigger-fingered bruisers down there? What the fuck were they going to do?
Well, we covered it last night early on Tucker that the median police response time in Chicago for a violent crime like getting carjacked or something is 2 hours. So I assume it can't be much better in Detroit.
You would have to be, considering the place is literally bankrupt.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we don't have to meander on that.
No, it's fun. He shot his fucking partner trying to shoot a dog. I mean, it's great. I mean, what more could you ask for?
He fucking deserved it.
He deserves the damages to his fucking career, but I don't think his partner deserved to be shot. You understand what I'm saying? Because that also raises the question, did his partner have a gun drawn, or was it just the one guy who thought he was fucking Dirty Harry? Like,
I want to know.
Because I like your scenario. It's like, oh, who's a good boy? Look at the ears on you. Oh, what's your name? Let's read your bang. Oh, what the fuck? Like, the one guy's normal. The other guy's out of his fucking mind, jittery as hell,
Am I coming through roboty? They're saying I'm roboty.
No, you're just a little touch of static is all I'm getting.
Bit clicky.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Holding on.
No, I am holding.
No.
We're waiting. So what are you planning to do after the show, Drunkle?
How's that? Better? Good? Okay.
Go to bed, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, so far it is better. Yeah. Okay, so you know how I like small town newspapers and their small stories that are big deals to them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this isn't exactly a small town, but they're acting like one. Albuquerque. North Valley neighborhood on the lookout for potential peacock predator. Read the sign. Okay, peacock poacher on the prowl. We have a predatory peacock poacher in our neighborhood. Yes, this person is stealing the baby peacocks that were born this summer. Help us stop her, with security cam pictures of the potential peacock purloiner.
Purloiner.
A bird's born.
What?
Not exactly. That's a good point. They're hatched, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I
mean, have they caught this vile monster?
No, they haven't. But KOB4 from Albuquerque, your source on all things avian, is
oh, how well you know me.
is reporting on it. So to get the word out, that you need to be aware that there's a peacock predator snatch and grab operation underway in the neighborhood of what is it? North Valley. That's what they're concerned with here. So, when these are your problems, North Valley must be a pretty good place to live, huh?
Yeah, if it weren't for all the fucking peacocks.
Well, and they talk about that here. Nobody knows where they came from. But they're wild, and they meander around, and like a half a dozen peacocks have turned into around 40 peacocks. And there's been some baby peacocks running around.
Where did they keep coming from?
Well, they're breeding.
Oh.
India, that's where they come from, peacocks, the subcontinent.
Do they?
Yeah. Now, how they got to New Mexico,
who
who knows? Who knows? But this lady is snatching out the baby peacocks when they're hatching, and they're pissed.
Yeah.
In the last, what do you say, 10 to 15 years, the population has grown, and the birds have really grown to like their home. In the spring, they do a mating thing here on our porch, so we have to... Fred shovels a lot of peacock poop, said Gallant.
They have to pressure wash. It's all bad.
Mom, they're doing the mating thing again.
The poster
Well,
thinks
now's a
that they
great
have
time to talk
stolen
to you about
some
the
baby birds. The peacock predator is not a peacock predator as far as I'm concerned. What? It actually says that. The peacock predator is not a peacock predator as far as I'm concerned. If you catch them, you can have them, said Miller. I Googled it. Little chicks, probably the males, are $30 and the females are $25. So
That's poaching.
Yeah, so they're not predating, they're bird napping for sale? Is that what you're trying to say?
Bird napping?
It sounds like there's something fucky happening.
Did you ever think that maybe an eagle's just eating them?
Do eagles eat peacocks?
Eagles are they'll eat anything smaller than them generally. I mean, why not? They eat baby rabbits.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, they snatch dogs. They do. So why not a peacock? It's colorful. They got sharp vision.
It seems a little large.
Well, no, because it's taking the peacock chicks.
Yeah,
as well.
it absolutely is
chicks
taking the newborns. Yeah, new hatched.
The hatchlings.
There you go.
Fledglings.
Moving along.
Peacocklets.
For sale, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 1 cousin.
Does it have to come with the 4 bedrooms?
Well, Washington. A house for sale in D.C. really caught our eye. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a cousin. The $664,000 home in the Northwest comes with a guy living in it. At first glance, the listing for a row house at 646 Newton Place in Columbia Heights. Well, really, it's in Columbia Heights. Fuck. Not until you scroll down and see a surprising detail. Quote, seller's cousin lives in the house. Arrangements are being made to get him out of the property. He may prove tough to allow entry. It is the buyer's responsibility to evict him, if possible.
Okay. It's a lot of hassle, isn't it, really?
It's like, we can't get rid of the fucker. But we are selling the house. So we're selling the house with the guy.
Yeah.
Bye.
And that's it.
I don't think it's going to be
Well,
that
yeah,
hard
it
to
goes.
get rid of. You just you make your shotgun noise because it's scary.
Yeah. $664,000 for a fucking row house condo, guys. Did you notice that one? That's Columbia Heights. Jesus Christ. And that's a fucking place you want to, make sure it's daylight if you're going there, is what I'm saying.
And don't leave the
Sounds
house
reasonable.
with any glue.
Right. Black author shocked. Book publisher prints a photo of Hitler inside his memoir with Nazi symbols on every page.
Wow.
Whoa.
The author's name is, yes, Ash Cash Exantus.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying. Ash Cash Exantus, an African-American author from Harlem, New York, is one of the top financial educators in the country. Pressing X it out, was completely caught off guard when he learned from a shocking Instagram video that one of his customers received a copy of his book with a photo of Adolf Hitler and Nazi symbols printed on every page. The memoir, entitled From Block to Bank, How to Make the Most of Your Circumstance to Maximize Your Full Potential, was apparently misprinted by the publisher, Lulu Direct, with the correct book cover, but the wrong book inside.
Of course, we must let everyone know that he is a black author.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. Ash Cash says that, Jesus Christ. You're your name is Ash Cash Exemptorus or whatever, and you're a financial advisor. Go get fucked.
It's like a fucking Pokemon trainer.
I mean, you know what I smell here? And I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm saying there's a possibility, okay? A juicy Smollett thing's happening here. This motherfucker sent that to Lulu Direct as printed just so he could go on Yahoo News and whatnot and be like, look at this noose around my neck. Why didn't you take it off? Well, 2 white supremacists yelled at me, that sort of thing. See what I'm getting at? And so it's like, the guy's name
Ash is cashing in.
Yeah, right. Ash Cash Exemptorist has figured out a way to self-promote through, and, all the MAGA people are ordering my book now because they think it's full of Nazi stuff. Oh, my God, I've been hard done by.
Hey, that sounds perfectly plausible.
Just possibly. Ash Cash says that he would, Jesus Christ, say he was speechless when the customer sent him a video, which has since gone viral. His comments: I am a respected scholar and educator that promotes capital B Black entrepreneurship and capital B Black excellence. It is a hurtful slap in the face that my book somehow got confused with another book promoting Hitler's teachings and philosophies. Slap in the face or hilarious? You decide.
Hilarious.
Lulu Direct touts itself as a self-publishing solution that enables authors, creators, businesses, and publishers to take advantage of direct-to-consumer sales combined with ease and flexibility of print on demand. But Ash Cash says that he has recently happened is a, quote, unacceptable nightmare. His comments: I don't even believe that this happened by accident. I think it was intentional, because I just can't understand how one of the country's largest publishers of independent books could make the mistake of inserting racist material about a man notorious for destroying and exterminating humanity in my book, Ash Cass Extremist. Leading...
Dude, every time you say it, I want to go be gash. Ash Cash be gash.
Right, yeah. And then it's about... Ash Cash is more than a personal finance expert, a leading one in the country, by the way. He's a financial motivator, best known for his culturally responsive approach to teaching financial literacy to capital B Black communities. His gift is helping people maximize their full potential by giving them inspiration, tools, and resources to live their best lives.
I mean, money is literally his middle name.
Yeah. Which it's not, but that's fine. It's like, listen, Joe Smith, fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Oh, this is from Black Enterprise magazine, and it's written by the Black Enterprise editors.
Huh. We don't need black editors.
Oh, Ash Cash, you poor man. The AAA librarian, thank you for the $1. Peacocklet, noun, a hatched peacock baby. Slang, an immature or erection-challenged penis. Quote, old guys at Noir Bar are all talk. Back in the day, they were virile. Now they've got peacocklets.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah. But, I mean, Noir Bar itself is back in the day, so of course they're virile. What the hell?
The old NB.
Yeah. Moving along. Oh.
Freedom.
Travis Gardner, thank you for the $1. Look, Hitler did a rise up off the block. He did. He was born poor. He just wanted to be an artist, but they denied him. Look at the results. Think twice. When you're looking at painting entries to art school. You never know.
Not even once.
You don't look at it, the painting, even once?
No.
No? Okay. Just tell me.
It has an evil vibe.
You know what I haven't gotten still yet to the day?
It's a dog.
What?
It's an Alsatian dog, German Shepherd. That's what he liked to paint, wasn't it?
Yeah, well,
his dog.
He did have one. Blondie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I know Hitler's dog's name?
I don't know.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
And of course he named it Blondie. What was he going to call it?
Yeah.
Curly and thick?
Blue eyes.
Yeah.
Who's a good little Reich?
Okay, moving along. I thought this was interesting, only because I'm a history guy. Duke of Kent is the only person to walk in the funeral processions for both Queen Elizabeth and King George. Did you do this on Monday?
No.
Well, you failed then, didn't you? Didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about sausage fingers a lot. I was there. I remember that.
I'm just a little suspicious of the Duke of Kent now.
Well, I don't know. He does look quite old.
Yeah, but he's carrying a sword.
He just rattles in case some ruffians approach.
Which they won't.
I mean, look at him. He's not exactly a spring chicken. Have trouble selling that guy on the black market in Israel.
I don't know. And he comes with all of that shiny tinware.
True. The death of Queen Elizabeth marks the coming of a new generation after Her Majesty died. 96 the Queen inherited.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
Oh, perfect.
I know. What more could you have asked while I was mumbling my way through that? Parasocial Paranoia, thank you for the 350. When your sheep says "ba," it means Drunkle is Welsh, and he voices every sheep in existence. I need help.
I'm not Welsh.
Don't feel bad. They say it with affection.
It's a slanderous accusation akin to 9/11.
The Duke of Kent is the son of... No, try and follow this and see why the failed actress bar whore doesn't fit in. The Duke of Kent is the son of Prince George, the fourth son of King George V and Queen Mary, and the younger brother of King George VI, Queen Elizabeth's father. His mother, Princess Marina, is royalty in her own right. Before her marriage, she was the Princess of Greece and Denmark. Princess Marina's mother was Grand Duchess of Elena of Russia and a granddaughter of Emperor Alexander II of Russia. Of course. Also clear.
Just a lot of inbreeding.
Well, they did bring in some Russians.
Fucking House Targaryen.
I just... let me see. Okay. Gregory Roser and Shannon Graham plead not guilty to murder of Bruce Saunders on first day of trial. Now, why does this matter, you might ask?
I am asked.
Okay. Listen carefully. A woman is being accused at being at the center of a love quadrangle with three men. Had allegedly been plotting to kill one of them. A love quadrangle. Okay.
It's a fucking square.
I hear you, but it's a love triangle, so they want to remain thematically consistent. Okay.
Okay.
In the center of a love square with three men, and had allegedly been planning to kill one of them for several months before she convinced the other two of them to carry out the crime and, quote, make it look like an accident by disposing of his body in a wood chipper.
Nothing beats a wood chipper.
For accidental looking deaths. I agree.
In a row.
So wait a minute, your defense... I know, it's Australia, so barrister, whatever the fuck, has to explain that, like, nah, he fell in the fucking wood chipper. I mean, if anyone ever legitimately falls in a wood chipper, it's going to be a homicide investigation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's your idea. She says, make it look like an accident. This, bewitching woman who could, I mean, is this the face that launched 1,000 ships? In the other direction, maybe.
I would say not.
Face that launched 1,000 quips, maybe.
I mean, this is the woman with a Pelosi turkey gobbler neck and everything that she convinced two dudes to put a third dude in a wood chipper? Fuck me.
Ladies, there's hope.
Right? Oh! You know what a great segue to this is? You know what I found just last night? You want to see what the root of some of my thinking is?
Is it your self-esteem?
Look and behold.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got fat.
19 on the left, 39 on the right. Son of a bitch.
There's a lot of airbrushing going on in the later photo.
I don't care. You can't airbrush away a turkey gobbler. She doesn't even have close, and she definitely looks younger in the one on the left. Like if you go back and forth and back and forth. Yes, your features get longer. Your face gets longer as you get older. Her face is definitely more compressed, or more elongated in the one on the right.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
Oh shit! Hold on. Fuck. Not C. Thomas. This is not C. Thomas. Okay. Thank you for the 350. The only way to get to the square root of the love quadrangle is by using the love quadratic formula, or just hacksawing 2 of the angles.
And putting them in a wood chipper.
Right. Cut them down to size, as it were, into smaller little polygonal bits.
He said his name.
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of being beguiled and bewitched. Bagosh. Go to hell. I don't care. I just my best
already there, bud.
Yeah, my best material will not. I mean, I remember when I was talking to a friend of mine, my best friend actually, I was talking about meeting a hot woman, and he's like, "Oh, fuck off," and he kind of said it like cuss out of nowhere, and I was like, "What?" And he goes, "You ever met that woman? You'd be like Ralph Wiggum. Do you like stuff?" And he has a point. Like, if I were ever meet Jessica Alba, because she's only like 5'5", right? So I'd be like looking down at her, and I would be like, this is like the Jessica popping booty, mesmerizing eyes Alba. Like, you understand what I'm saying? The smile that, like, instantly makes you stupid. Like, I mean, look at her. Tell me you don't feel dumb.
I mean, I don't need a photo of Jessica Alba to feel dumb.
Does this not make it worse? It does for me.
I've kind of been smashing it lately,
I'm sorry, when the $5 donation, the $10 donation comes up, I'm reading off an old script, man. That's not new material that I'm talking, because my mind is somewhere else. It's just, like I said, this woman just makes you stupid. It's like Ava Green. Are you trying to tell me when she's talking, especially when she's smoking a cigarette or whatever, that you're not just like, don't watch those movies with your girlfriend? I've done it. And they catch you leering. Women are smart enough to leer out of the corner of their eye. Men just stare with their jaw fucking open. I watched 300 with a girl one time, and she was probably sitting there, getting more moist than a fucking warm storm front on the East Coast. But because it's just, Jesus. It's just a bunch of dudes in little leather panties the whole fucking film, all ripped as fuck. And I should have fucking noticed when I said, I haven't seen 300 in a while. You want to watch it? Sure. Like, I didn't really get to the end of that sentence, Like, I should have noticed how, but, plotting male, I was just happy that you wanted to watch a violent Frank Miller film. Not realizing, of course, her true intent. But, see, that's why, listen, ladies, or men, when you, see, because Jessica Alba's on the screen, god damn it.
Yeah, get rid of her and then talk.
Hold on, look. Okay. Let's just go back to, no, not that. There we go. Black author. Okay, there. Okay. What was I saying? The album mesmerized me. Oh, if you're going to watch 300 with a lady and you don't want her to be able to have that particular advantage over you, because yes, Lena Headey is in it and nude, but only in brief, highly edited scenes near the beginning of the film, where you also see what's-his-name's man-ass constantly. So it's not exactly a fair trade. So what you do is you watch 300 Rise of an Empire that does have Ava Green in it, repeatedly naked, bless you.
Thank you.
So she gets the naked men, or the nearly naked men, and you get actually naked Ava Green. Awesome. There's my advice to you. Just see, so what you do is you say, hey, honey, you want to watch 300 tonight? But what you do is put in 300 Rise of an Empire. And when she's there, she can't leave. She's committed. And what's she going to say? This isn't the film I usually finger myself to? No.
She might. You might have that kind of relationship. I don't know.
This is who I think about when you're behind me. Moving along. Have you ever had a woman ask you that? Do you imagine someone else when did you ever had that question come to you?
No. Do you fuck like you're thinking of someone else?
I didn't think that I did, but I did get asked that question. Well, because her friend had asked that question of her boyfriend. So she said, my friend asked this question, which I doubt, by the way. I think she just wanted to ask it and made that first part up as a segue.
Right.
No, well, I mean, if you guys hadn't asked the question, there's no bands to be had. Fuck.
No.
And Sin, I'm not even certain if he's got his headphones on. See?
I have no response.
Okay.
I just don't know what to say to that. It's just looking for issues. It's women who are happy and go, I needed something to complain about.
Did you say it's looking for Jews?
Issues.
Issues. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I hear you. Okay. Student stigma. Florida Sheriff's Department found to be criminalizing students with bogus intelligence-led policing. Now, what the fuck does that mean, you might ask?
Yeah.
They're, Florida's Pasco County Sheriff's Office has been compiling secret lists of middle and high school students that they believe could, quote, fall into a life of crime. The confidential records. The confidential records.
Plot to Minority Reporters.
Well, that was the joke that I immediately thought of. This is like ultra pre-crime by half-ass software.
Yeah, and about 20 years.
Yeah. And it singles out students, children who have poor grades, have been a victim or witness of abuse, all criteria that the sheriff office uses to compile its roster. They currently have a list of 420 students that are like, these are the future crooks right here, so keep a fucking eye on them.
You're not sharing your screen.
Oh, I'm not. You're right.
I'll be right back, mate.
There it is. And this asshole's the one who had to answer for it, just so you know. We fight as one under the software that tells us what to do and who to arrest.
We fight as one, meaning we do the bidding of this thing.
Yeah.
Polly, I'm scared. I don't like it.
Thank you, Maloney, that I'm not the only one who heard Sinatra's thing. Yeah, I think he did say that. It's on the record, but it's fine. Issues indeed. We also heard that. What the hell is that? I don't like
this. I clicked something on my phone in accident.
Oh.
I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
No, why did I bring this story up? Living in cyberpunk, this is why. Sexy female assassins and flying cars, and we saw the flying bikes the other day. Every step closer. This is like the animal crime wave that Drunkle brings up, but in this case, it's real. He's doing his jokes. I'm doing it as a warning.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
That's how I feel about all this.
Yeah. Gamer Valine, thank you for the 350. She's heard guys talking about boring women or was told that she was boring. She believes you seem disinterested. You know what? That's why you have female friends. That's why she's, Tom Hagen. Because it's like, yeah, I would believe that. That sounds reasonable. It's like, she believes she's a dead fuck. And so therefore, ask this question to broach the issue. It's an insecurity thing. I guessed it was like, what are you worried about? Why would you think that? I mean, I grab your hair and turn you around and say, look me in the eye. What more do you want? Bless you.
Thank you. I gotta send this to you. Did you see the 60 Minutes interview with Biden?
Yes, I did. That the White House had to auto-correct immediately afterwards. Yes, I did.
Oh, I gotta send you this. It's too good.
Hey, Weebo's here. What's up, Weebo?
Check your Discord DMs.
All right, I will.
It was embarrassing. How many times has the White House...
Oh, Weebo
How many times has the White House had to come out and say, no, well, that's not actually what Mr. Biden, President Biden said, or what he meant?
But this one is a whole new level. Like I was saying last night in, there it is, chat. It was about America coming to the military defense and military intervention of a Taiwanese invasion from mainland China. And yes, we will intervene, Biden says. Now, listen, he is the president of the United States, the most popular president in the history of the United States, of course, as we all know.
Yeah.
It is the purview of the executive office of the commander-in-chief to set foreign policy in these matters. So when he says it is the policy of the United States that we are going to intervene should X happen, that's the policy. Then somebody from the 60 Minutes guy says we were contacted immediately following the interview from the quote White House to correct us. Who? Reporter, news entertainer? Because that's kind of important, because whoever the fuck it was that called you, And whoever the fuck it was they were speaking on behalf of is the person who's actually setting foreign policy for the United States.
But they've been flip-flopping on supportive of the one China policy and Taiwanese?
Yeah.
Yeah. Taiwanese independence. The official stance on any government website is they are pro the one China policy. But if you look on just listening to what Biden says, it is that he's pro Taiwanese independence.
Yeah.
So Biden has a separate position than the official White House position.
And this is what I mean. Like, it's a president can actually, let's imagine a scenario where somebody sane and you know, non-vegetative was in the executive office, right? They could have, my personal feeling is that we should intervene in the shooting war in Yemen. But I am not willing to commit American soldiers to that. So they've got a difference of opinion with, like, there's a policy and their opinion. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not what happened here.
Makes sense.
You know, as if Biden had the articulation in terms of his speech to be able to express such a notion. You know what I mean? That's not what happened at all. Biden said it is the position of the United States that we will be doing this. His opinion and the policy, one and the same, and then the White House calls up and says, no, Biden doesn't understand what our policy is. Okay, so who called? You know, and I don't think that it was staff director, Secretary of State, you know, chairman of the Joint Chiefs, whoever the fuck it was that actually called. I think it was somebody who called on behalf of them. So fine, who'd they call it on behalf of? Because that's
cigarette man,
right? Yeah. Who was CGB Spender in this case? Yeah, exactly. Good for you for knowing his name. Hell yeah. That's some deep lore. Because that's who's actually setting foreign policy, at least in relation to military posture. For fuck's sake, it's kind of a big deal. They are an atomic superpower.
I wish we would keep count on how many times the White House had to come out. Spender, not White House trademark, but just a White House representative had to come out and say, no, actually, this is the position, not this one.
See, I mean, I hear you. And here's the thing. And I know people are tired of saying this, or hearing this. God damn it, I'm tired of saying it. Remember under Trump when the Washington Post, you know, Democracy Dies in Darkness, Washington Post, had a running series of tracking the untruths, half-truths, and lies of Donald Trump? Like, what? And those miserable bastards, all 4 of the news entertainers that were working on that, all went and did different things. They got a different beat as of January 20th, 2020. Yeah, of course. Because we don't need to fucking track this anymore, because Biden's not a liar. You sons of fucking bitches. You miserable fucks.
And like the day Biden was inaugurated, CNN took the death counter off screen and shit.
Right. I don't
like, it can't be any more plain, but people still just fucking deny it.
I mean, fuck his gaffes, fuck his finger lickings, fuck his fucking stories about his hair legs and kids, fuck him sniffing fucking, you know, well, no, leave that one in. You're a weirdo for sniffing kids, you strange old bastard. But for fuck's sake, when he sets a policy and then somebody else has to fucking correct it, how many times has this happened? There has to be a counter for that. Because the person that you elected to be commander-in-chief is, in fact, not. And it has been demonstrated a number of times. And let's say he is commander-in-chief and he set the policy and the one that he said wasn't the right one. That means the motherfucker forgot his own policy. Either way, it's important.
Yeah, it's not something the president should be forgetting.
Fuck Yemen, says like Dr. Zach. I would tend to agree. I just thought of another hot war that's going on right now that isn't nearly, because there's 4 of them, that isn't nearly as, I mean, let's put it this way. I've been to the grocery store a number of times and been asked, hey, do you want to give $1 to Ukraine? I've never been asked to give $1 to Yemen or to the Congo. Just saying.
I saw a sign today that said "Pray for Peace" and it had the Ukrainian flag waving on the back. It was on a church too, by the way. And I was like, okay, how come it's not pray for Yemen, pray for Libya, any of these other places?
It's a good question. Pray for lucidity in the White House. Why aren't there a fucking Why aren't there a
room
bunch of
temperature
Wiccan
IQ.
witches or whatever the fuck they call themselves down in Times Square trying to fucking put a hex on fucking Putin? But they've got the time to fucking trolley down there with their fat asses dressed in all black with black candles and fucking shit they bought off Etsy to put a fucking Etsy to put a hex on Trump, which worked
God, I
out
wish we
real
were in the
fucking well.
1800s.
Bring back Salem. That's all I'm saying.
And, you know, I personally am sick of repeating the same thing over and over. What about Trump? What about Trump? But it's always a valid question. What if Trump had done this? What if? Like, it's always worth noting because we see how they handled similar situations.
Yeah. But wait, hold on. Hambean's critical point. General Miley did communicate behind Trump's back to the Chinese military. He could be the culprit here. Not a bad point at all.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I can't describe, I mean, this is an example of like, you know, is it like Trump all day, every day? No, it's not. It's just did Trump fuck up? Yeah, of course. We could go on and on about the great things that Trump did, how he shook up the swamp, et cetera, et cetera. Are there criticisms that are for him? Yeah. When you have one of your own high generals going behind your back and doing shit, oh, that's a unceremonious, excuse me. Like, I'd be ripping fucking medals off of his fucking uniform and, you know. It's like,
you are the fuck out.
Yeah. It's like you are a DC firing, as they call it. I will accept your resignation immediately. Not the end of the day. Now. Yeah. Or you can be, you know, I can relieve you of service. Relieve you of duty, rather. Your choice. And then you can go fucking write a book and be a fucking paid commentator on CNN or MSNBC. Like fucking John Brennan and fucking Clapper. Unprecedented in the history of American intelligence, by the way. Nobody fucking mentions it. Unprecedented.
Because you're allowed to. Could you imagine... Again, could you imagine, like, I don't know, who, what the fuck was his name? Trump's first chief of staff.
What, who, the Mooch?
Yeah, Scaramucci.
Yeah.
Could you
He
imagine
was his second, I
Scaramucci
think, actually.
getting a job
yeah.
at fucking Fox?
Fuck no. No, I could just, no. Like, I could see him being interviewed consistently. Of course, they all are. Every one of these people that was in a former position, you know, well, yeah, you were close to the action. We want to hear from you. We might even want to consistently, like Trey Gowdy, constantly being interviewed. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Paid contributor where you're consistently there when you are in a sensitive position and you are not offering analysis, you are offering positions. Because, you know, what's his name? Brennan. Is, you know, Trump is a traitor, Trump is this, Trump is that. Remember, this is the guy who multiple times said, I have seen the evidence of the Trump campaign's collusion with Russia. Apparently, he withheld it from the Mueller investigation people because he saw it. Now, if they saw it, they must have either A, come to a different conclusion than he did, which means he was grandly overstating a highly sensitive, top secret issue in public, Trump or Obama appointee that he is, you know, or there never was any such evidence and the guy was full of shit. And he just lied about it.
Well, I think the latter's probably true because they just lie about everything, really.
Yeah. All right, Sin, I got a bit of a, okay, it's a fun time, but it's an angering fun time. So let's do this thing here, okay? The San Francisco gate. They're always good for a laugh, right? Okay. My secret to dating in San Francisco is a spreadsheet. Weibo, if you're still there, this is for you. I saw this and I thought of you right away. Not that you would make a spreadsheet this short, but of this sort. But she's got an obsession with
literal
what?
Literal people of color.
Yes. But she spreadsheets everything. And this is the dangers of where it can go. Okay?
Okay.
So this woman, Chin Lu, living in San Francisco, wanting to date and wanting to know, you know, she actually posts her actual spreadsheet here, and let's take a look and enjoy. We're gonna go full screen here so we can see the whole thing. There it is. Now So we got the date, the name, the physical attraction, intellectual attraction, personality, lifestyle, wokeness quotient, cultural awareness, a total average of those numerical values, and then concern/notes.
Hey, good for Sam, though. He's a 10 on physical attraction.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate. Well
and so was Din.
No, he's an 8 on the... He's very smart, though.
Oh, yeah. But, he had the note of...
Very woke.
Might have changed his answer about children due to what I said.
And his Twitter's weird.
Yeah.
I want how much...
Now, Johnny,
Sorry, good.
Johnny is only an average of 6, which makes sense that he got the comment, boring, and tried to wake up sleeping cats. That bastard.
Somehow I knew she has cats.
I want to know how much of this shit these guys just straight up lied about to try to get in this broad's pants.
Well, she addresses that because Ashwin, while receiving an average of 9, she is slightly concerned about him having yellow fever because she's Chin Lu. So it's just, he just wants to, get some Asian tail. She's concerned.
Well, surely they all want Asian tail. I mean,
yeah,
you can't exactly hide the fact that you're Asian, can you, Chin?
Now, Ivan, while receiving a 7, got a lot of comments, which include, yep, he's 27, which I don't exactly follow. What, are you old or something? Or are you young? And that's like, is that a negative or a positive? Because whatever. He lives in Dublin. He's a workaholic. And
that's William.
What?
Ivan's only comment is, yep, he's 27. Williams lives in Dublin, workaholic.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do you think that 27 doesn't continue down as opposed to William going up?
Because that's how spreadsheets work, Polly.
Not the XLS ones I use. When you continue typing and it folds over, it goes down. You see a line?
There's a line.
Oh, I don't see a line at all. Okay, I'll take your word for it. On my screen, there's no line. That's fine. No, okay, fine. Okay, so William then. Fine. William is worried. She's worried that he does whatever his parents want.
Marry a nice
I do
Asian
too, bitch.
girl.
I want my mom to be happy.
Connor was slightly cold to the waiter. And not sure how less cute he is without his glasses.
Classic Connor.
And that's why he wears glasses, because as soon as he takes them off, he's a horrific nightmare.
Yeah.
Now, Din...
And he does that licking his lips like Heath Ledger's Joker.
Gosh, the hair was really distracting, and his Twitter is weird. No, lady, you're weird for going and looking at it and evaluating it and putting a numerical value on it. No judgment to Weibo. Just saying.
Yeah. I thought women don't like this when men do it to them,
Yeah.
But, she's coming up with a running average. Just taking it too far.
Now, Nathan, who scored a 9.25, she loves his secret swag, though. Confident, gentle, yet firm. This fucking
He's
this bitch.
not applicable on the woke scale there as well.
Now, I'm wondering if anyone who got a tragically low woke score is a correspondingly low on everything else. So Sam is like a full-on 10. But
he goes to the gym.
Yeah. He's a full-on 10 of physical attraction. But everything else is just low, 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 low. So in other words, Sam's based as fuck. He's kind of a Chad. That's what's going on. It's like, his intellectual attraction. I think that score is impacted by the wokeness and cultural awareness quotients here. He's probably a pretty smart guy. She just doesn't think so because he doesn't believe in what reparations or whatever the fuck,
The weird thing here, though, is because Nathan is not applicable on the wokeness, that brought his average right up.
That's a good point.
Well, because, she didn't put a 0 in there, did she? Not applicable. I get Nathan's black. That's why he hasn't got to be woke.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it would be... And his cultural awareness is a 10, yeah. So Nathan must be represented by the gentleman on the far right.
Yes, he's blue.
Yes, the blue-black man.
Well, actually, if he's that woke, he's on the far left, surely.
Okay, well, all right. Well done. Well done. It was bad, but I liked it. Yeah, Din came in, man. He did the things. So who's the top scorer? Is it Din? Yeah, it is. 9.2. No,
it's Nathan.
Nathan. But can we count Nathan because he got an NA on wokeness? Like,
yeah, but he's blue.
She probably called him out, or rather, Nathan during the course of dinner called her out on her opinions related to Israel Palestine or something. And so she's like, not applicable. This guy's so woke, he's right off the charts. He even called me out.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's a good running score. Juan, right at the bottom, it's all 9s and 8s. Like Juan's a catch.
Yeah. But she's worried that he doesn't take initiative or is easily offended. You're worried that a man is easily offended, you bitch? Like, are you fucking...
That's why he got a 9 on the woke score, because he's easily offended.
Yeah. From the fall of 2016 to December 2017, I went on 21 first dates and recorded each one. I have since made a blank template version and shared with many of my fellow Type A female friends. I want to vomit.
Type A?
Are
you diabetes?
I want to fucking vomit. Can you imagine going out with these people? Like ending up at like I don't know, because of work or something, or you get invited along to a thing, and it's this woman and her Type A female friends at a San Francisco restaurant, and they order something and they spend half the fucking time that you're there at the restaurant asking the waiter before she'll allow them to go get it. Was it fair trade? Was it ethically sourced? Does it contain a sufficient amount of soy?
I would just excuse myself.
Was it locally
I
grown
only
and
drink
procured?
craft ales.
Do you pay above the minimum wage here? Does this restaurant support Israel? Like, okay, you can go get me my coffee now. And it's like, Jesus Christ, that whole thing was about coffee? Like, yeah, these people are insane. When I asked David, a straight man, about the concept of dating spreadsheets, he said he hadn't heard of it, almost like he was sane. In the context of women keeping track of attributes for dating and for men keeping track of people they've slept with. Yeah, I don't do that. Men don't do that. Rare dudes do that. You know who does that? Those little 5'5" guys that have a big ass Napoleon complex, that obviously are cycling on roids, that have YouTube channels where they give dating advice and alpha male advice and whatnot. That's who keeps track of how many bitches they've slept with on spreadsheets. Regular dudes just they just remember, or whatever the fuck. Like, it's just not a thing.
Whatever happened to the notch on the bedpost, you know? Like, when did it get so technological?
Now, she's not saying that this tool guarantees a fast track to a romantic partner, but my current partner is actually one of the last few records on the sheet, and we're still happy together to this day. More than that...
No, you are.
Yeah.
He's not.
Yeah. If you're interested in reverse engineering or optimizing your own romantic journeys, here are some tips in retrospect. Accept what is out of your control. You don't seem willing to.
But so which one did she go for then? She said it's one of the last ones. But did she go for
Nathan, because he had called her out like that? That NA on the wokeness scale. That is what did it for her. Averages don't work like that, Chin. You're a terrible Asian. Except what's out of your control. One size does not fit all. Well, yeah, you're Asian. What? I was talking about height. What did you mean, sicko?
No.
Although it may seem cheeky now, when I initially created my spreadsheet and listed wokeness and cultural awareness as my criteria, it was right before the 2016 presidential election. During that period, I became the most politically involved I had ever been before, and I realized I only wanted to date people who were excited to learn about other cultures. Holy shit, bitch, your TDS affected your dating life to the point of creating a spreadsheet with 2 additional fucking columns. Fuck me.
I'm not surprised by that.
God damn, San Francisco. Holy shit. Nothing is set as stone. Out of everyone I know, Jackie has used my dating spreadsheet the longest at 3 years and ongoing. She meets people and gains more experience. She actually changed her original categories and added a few additional tabs. For example, she realized that physical attraction is not a top priority for her anymore and that being allergic to her cat could be a deal breaker.
Still single, eh, Jackie?
Yeah. It's interesting that you're still looking for a man 3 years later with all of these hard set criteria. Remember, one size does not fit all in, except what is out of your control.
Like you being a fucking raging, annoying cunt.
Yeah.
It's out of your control. God. This is the epitome of I'm an average female, here are my demands.
I was waiting for demands.
Yeah. It is possible to go overboard with gathering data. For example, in this viral TikTok by Jenny, a product designer for San Francisco Gate, who's surprised, she shows her spreadsheet comparing results from varying data apps. And in a more recent post, Jenny shares a chart made from tracking each day of the week for each date was, and immediately admits that this is a useless chart and none of this means anything. Where are you meeting these men and these poor men? But then again,
at any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
You know what? And we're very happy to the day with as demanding as it self-described type A woman and all of her type A friends. So demanding cunt. Got it. And it's not like there aren't demanding sons of bitches that are dudes. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, but we're talking about women right now. Okay. There needs to be a category here for mousiness, willingness for me to berate with silence.
Cooking ability.
Because I'm telling you that whoever the fuck she ended up with had a very, very high score on mousiness. Because the one I love to fucking bring up is the Everyday Feminism website from like 3 years ago. They put up the top 10 things to ask on the first date. And number 7 was ask about their position on Israel-Palestine. Can you imagine a woman asking you about Israel-Palestine on your first date to check your, wokeness factor?
I can't imagine a woman asking that period and knowing what's going on over there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that the ones that have a firm set opinion on it know what's going on over there. It doesn't stop them from asking. Because remember, it's just one more column in the list. Where do you come out on Roe v. Wade? Where do you come out on Trump? Where do you come out? I mean, it's a list of things that they haven't looked into. They just have talking points and concrete hard opinions on. Just saying. Really quick. Oh, shit. C. Thomas. Sorry, missed this one. $3. Oh, right. The Weibo legs. There they are. Whew. Thank you, El Boyfriendo. Still appreciate receiving that video file. The Pasco policing policy is some pure insidious Chinese fuckery. They also harass both former criminals and their families incessantly. Biggest human rights abuse next to China. Fuck. Okay. The Pasco policing policy. I'm going to have to look into that. Gamer Valine, thank you for the 350. And I was you do. All women are crazy. It's just that shows is what matters. Mine is a temper. And the verb valining. Yeah. I caught that on Noir Bar. Yeah, we did. We verbinated. Valining. To actually someone is to valine them. It's like, I don't mean to, I don't mean to get involved in some valining here, but yeah, it was. Yeah, I caught that. Well, I wasn't doing it in secret, Valine. We love you, baby. It's fine. It's all right. I don't know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Okay, look here. We'll do one because we're just about there. I don't have a game for today, and we're just about there. 10 minutes. But we started 10 minutes late, so we're just at the 2-hour mark, and I don't have a game for today. So this will be the penultimate article, and then we'll move on to the titular article. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, neither of them is an article. See, that's what they call the reversal of expectations. They do it in the movies.
And The Simpsons.
Yeah. Actually, I have to.
Right.
'Cause I'm
If
just-
this horse doesn't win this race, then it's off to the glue factory, and he's not invited.
What? Really?
Yeah, yeah. They often set things up and then just like completely reverse it around in that show. It's very fucking clever.
All right, there.
Subversion of expectations.
I wanted to change the capture for you, gentlemen, so you could actually hear it, because you were just getting a visual capture for the time being. And then back to Obis. Holy fuck, do I need a third screen, guys? Jesus Christ. All right. Boom, boom. Full screen. There it is. Okay, let's just watch and listen and realize the next time you're on an airplane, this could be happening to you, to your airplane. Watch how close this isn't a disaster. It's a near disaster, but watch. Got 3 planes taxiing.
Blue Street. American 2784. Go straight ahead, quick. I got traffic, short final. Blue Street, correct. Break up 4676. Go around. Got aircraft on runway.
All right, going around. Break here at 4676.
Watch to see what he's talking about.
Shit.
I'm changing my mind and pulling up.
4676.
Break here 4676. Fly heading.
So, holy fuck. He's looking down.
Yeah, holy fucking deed.
He's looking down. He's like, holy shit. 46. I got traffic on the runway. You need to pull it. Blah, blah, blah. Like gives him, pull the fuck up and redirect. Do a circle holding pattern. We'll get you a spot. But Jesus Christ, not right now. Like it's whole. I'm glad he was watching.
Go straight ahead, quick. I got traffic, short final. Blue Street, correct. Break up 4676. Go around. Got aircraft on runway.
Like he spotted it a good while off. You know what I mean? Like it, because it takes a minute for the plane to get there, and it's. Oh fuck!
180 break here 4676.
Break here 4676. Fly heading 070. Maintain 2000. Actually.
That blew my mind. I watched it like 3-4 times. Like the speed. Villian could appreciate that aircraft is coming in at. It seems like it took a while for it to get there, but it's traveling so fucking fast. That guy did that at 11:59:59. Like there was very little time left for him to do anything. You know what I mean? Good thing that man was on the ball. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, I love that video. That guy's a fucking hero. Let me buy you a Coke, man. You deserve something, And now, for our final video of the day, what could go wrong? A man decides that it would be a good idea. Make sure the video's queued up here. Boom, boom. As he is is this gonna go? A man decides that it would be a good idea as a dirt biker to show up at his own wedding as the groom on a dirt bike.
I don't like where this is going.
Now, let's see what happens.
Oh! Meat crayon.
One more time. Oh, good Lord.
Sheesh.
That's why you wear a helmet to your wedding, kids.
Broken wrist, broken collarbone. He was off to the hospital.
Broken marriage.
You asshole.
Now we know sometime before 7 o'clock tonight, Eris Muse was found dead in this area in Okfuskee County.
Well, the groom?
Not
Holy
far from the
shit.
I-40 exit near the
Wow.
Seminole County line. And it's still not clear how he was able to get out of his own house. We're told...
Okay, so a 2-year-old got out of his... I guess that's our final story since the son has autoplay. Well, that's a downer. Fuck, let's just get that off the screen. Fuck. Anyway. So do you think they did the fucking ceremony at the hospital?
Probably.
Yeah.
What do you do for a broken collarbone? As I understand, it's one of the most commonly broken bones. Do they like set you in a chest cast, or do they just immobilize your arm?
They just immobilize the arm and go, no jerking off for a while.
With that hand, anyway.
Yeah. Need some duct tape and a fleshlight.
Would he be able to get married? Because like he's going to be hopped up on painkillers, isn't he? Like he cannot. He's not of sound mind.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can reasonably make the argument that he was, committed up to the point of getting a tuxedo, proposing, driving there on a dirt bike.
Yeah. Well, I obviously wasn't of sound mind in the first place, then, was he? But you're still entering a contract, no matter how much pomp and ceremony.
So what you're suggesting is that every man should be allowed right up to the last fucking second to run away.
Well, yeah, everyone has that right.
Okay.
You don't have to marry someone.
No, you don't. But I mean, Drunko, you got to admit, like, if you're there and you're at the altar, well, not you. If you're there in front of a judge down at City Hall.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, cheers.
What? No, it's just you wouldn't be.
No, not me. No, you'll never find love, Drunko. No.
No, you wouldn't be in a fucking
example.
You wouldn't be in a church. You'd be in front of a judge at City Hall or whatever they call it in Britain, the local magistrate.
The registry office.
The registry office. Okay. And
why wouldn't I be in I've been in churches before.
I don't fucking know. I thought that wasn't your thing.
I'm allowed in churches.
Well, yeah.
I went to a Mormon wedding once.
How'd that go?
Very dull.
Really? Yeah. Well, they're a happy bunch generally. Why was it dull?
It's just a wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've been to weddings before. I wasn't exactly excited. I mean, everybody wants to get like dance afterwards, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, all the that true, that too, and all the ladies in their dresses. Everyone looks very pretty.
You're also highly likely to get laid at a wedding.
Yes, yeah. There's a big hooking up thing going on. I think because that's fucking all the girls are going. I'll never get married.
Huh. Okay. Anytime I've ever been to a wedding, I ended up going with the girl that I was going out at the time. So yeah, there was getting laid, but it wasn't like it was some spectacular achievement,
Oh, it's always a spectacular achievement for me, mate.
You tell him, Steve Dave, thank you for the $1. Actually,
how often is an eclipse?
What?
How often is an eclipse?
I think there's a couple a year. Isn't there?
There you go.
I don't know. I usually
closer
ask
to a
far
blue
those
moon,
astronomical questions. I'm not certain. You tell him, Steve Dave, thank you for the $1. Actually, autoplay is a perfect ending for a stream named What Could Go Wrong? Here's $1 for an accidentally flawless execution. Well said. There we go. It was perfect. It was all scripted, I swear. Scripted spontaneity. That's how I describe first dates.
Kind.
So, gentlemen, what are you going to do after the stream?
Yes. Get food for children.
Oh, yeah?
Getting children for food.
What? Okay, that was good. That was funny. Well, maybe that's how Jessica Alba stays the way that she looks. Infants.
Actually, I think we discovered a while ago that
just look at that
key
again.
to eternal youth is having sex with your stepson.
Excuse fucking me?
It was on the other AAA. There was a Russian woman who raised her stepson and ended up having a sexual relationship with him. But the thing is, she actually looked younger in the second photo, which was 12 years later.
Oh.
I think Sinatra might have a soundpad clip of it.
Jesus, I'm trying to bring up ageless Jessica Alba here, and you're talking about some. I don't even fucking gonna take that off the screen.
She's fucking her stepson. She has to. That's the only way she could retain the youthful look.
I do.
Can we keep in mind
that the secret to eternal youth is shagging 7-year-old boys? There you go.
on the right, she's a billionaire. On the left, she's an actress just starting out, who's been in a couple of things, including Flipper, a TV show where they hang out with a dolphin.
You can kind of see the hope has gone from her eyes in the second photo.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, look, if she's a billionaire and she still looks like that, then deal with the devil, mate, innit?
Well, yeah. I mean, well, she looks like that after 2 kids and becoming a fucking billionaire. And you know what she didn't have to do? Show her tits on Instagram and marry some cuck from a royal family.
Meghan showed her tits on Instagram?
Yeah, I've seen her tits. You shouldn't see a royal's tits. I don't know why. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's just one of those things that I think should be.
But she's not a royal.
Well, anymore, but she sure as hell wanted to be and was for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're very disappointing.
Well, yeah, of course they are. She is, her personality is. I mean, you want to talk about a dead fuck. Now, far to the left. You're not doing it right.
Come on, Harry. You're a prince. You could do better than this.
Oh, I don't think it's disappointed mom voice. I think everything is like shrill harpy tones.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. Okay, so Sinatra's going out to feed the kids. Drunk, are you doing a rollover or anything? Something? Anything?
Oh, fuck. No. I'm not feeling good enough to do...
oh, yeah, that's right. You feel terrible.
Yeah, I do feel terrible, yeah. But I feel as though yesterday was the worst day, so it should be on the mend now.
Over the hump.
Well, I'll get over the hump, yeah.
Cool.
I'll get back on Twitch as soon as I am able.
All right, on that note, oh, Sinatra, do you have a video?
I do. Thank you for reminding me. I have a video going up on the second channel.
And I have 2 new short clip videos that have been up on my channel since last week. Lots of interaction there.
Hopefully it'll convince somebody to watch True Detective.
Yeah, well, I was using them as a editing excursion to I mean, some people got it, some people didn't. I was surprised how many people did. But anyway, Drunko, where are they going to find us next?
We're going to be back on Friday on the Sinatra Screams channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island. Polybobs.
I forgot about that till right now. Oh, man. Confusing and weird. That whole island. All right. We will see you over there. I'd like to thank everybody who came and hung out? Hanged out. Everybody who hanged out, as awkward as that sounds. There we go. I'd like to thank everybody who hit that like button. And if you haven't, hit that like button, fuckers. Or as Megan would say, press it gently. That will work as well. And we'll see you over there on Friday. Thank you for the donations. It is greatly appreciated and all going towards my new keyboard and laptop fund, so I don't have to keep switching around and can continue with my day job unimpeded, which it's greatly appreciated. Sincerely. So we'll see you.